There, Karina, are you there?
She's there.
How are you?
Hello, Karina.
Oh, mujer, how are you? You doing well today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing really well, and I'm excited to talk to you. First of all, I mean, I'm sure you've done a billion interviews by now, so I appreciate your time. And I just got to tell you, I personally am proud of the way you handled yourself in the situation. And for anybody who doesn't know, Karina Rodriguez is the woman that was, I believe you were attacked by a racist woman at that gas station in Phoenix. You were there trying to check out. This video has gone viral worldwide. I mean, the entire world is watching this. Can you explain to all of us that watch the video what was happening up until the point where the gentleman in the gas station started to record the incident? What was going on between you and the Harrian lady? We call her Karen around these parts. What was happening up until the moment that he hit record on the video?
So we were at the gas station in line, and this lady comes in, and she stands next to the register, and she gets flustered because the attendant is not going fast enough, and then she tells him to go get somebody from the back because the line's getting too long, and she's tired of waiting. And he happened to be of color, and he said to her, I'm so sorry, somebody will be back. They're in the back, and they should be up here shortly. And as soon as he said that, an employee comes out from the back that happens to be white. She didn't say anything to him. She let him pass by like nothing. He went to the cash register, and he was going to take me next. And that's when she told me, you go over there. And I told her, I don't need directions. I don't need your assistance. I know where I'm going. And she's like, what you should do is go back to your country. And that's when the whole thing started.
So that's when that guy hit record, because he knew that that was inappropriate. She shouldn't have told you that in the first place.
Yeah.
Okay, so now everybody's seen the video, and let me say something. This kind of talk seems to be more. People seem to feel comfortable using this language. Go back to where you came from. Where were you born? I had an incident just a few weeks ago. I talked about it. Somebody didn't like what I was saying on the air. We were talking about Trump and Kanye, and a man went to my social media and wrote that to me. He's like, well, if you don't like it, you can leave. You can go back. And I'm like, go back where? I was born here. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Why do you think people feel so comfortable using this kind of language now?
I think we all know why they're so comfortable using this language. Trump talks about us like that all the time. Why shouldn't they? I mean, our president's giving them every option to be able to talk to us like that. You know what I mean? Just by the way he talks about us and says that we're rapists and drug dealers and that we whatever. I think that gives people incentive to like go ahead and think that they have the right to go ahead and talk to us like that too. That's all I think.
Which is absolutely not okay. Is this the first time that you've experienced something like that?
No, that intense, yes, but no. I mean, we've all faced it. We're in a red state. Hopefully, we turn it into a blue state. Yeah, I think we've all been discriminated against at least one time in our lives. I've gotten a lot of emails and stuff like that about people and their cases. So yeah, it makes me sad for other people that can't defend themselves.
Right away, you equate being red, a Republican. For those of people who don't know, Republican is red, Democrat is blue. Right away, you equate being Republican as being racist. Is that because of what you just said as personal experience? You're treated a certain way by people who say they're conservative, quote unquote.
I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like they're a little more radical than Democrats are. So yeah.
I thought you were
that everybody's racist. That is.
You're like, I'm not calling all Republicans racist. I'm just going to say all the racists are on your team.
They tend to be more on that side than on this side.
I thought you were talking about what's red was her face, bro.
After that slap, for real.
Yeah, for real. I want to take it back to the gas station. Hi, my queen, Karina, what's up? I love you. It warmed my heart to see you so educated on the spot, spewing facts. I loved it. I gotta ask though, the man next to you, He looked like he knew what was going on. That's your boyfriend, because he had the look of every frightened Latino man in America when you know your girl's about to do something crazy. Is that your boy?
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to him. Can I give him a round of applause?
Poor brave soul that decided to step back.
So I gotta ask you a question. Did you grow up with brothers and sisters? Because I feel like you got those hands, like you were ready to throw down, like you've been in that situation before.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, so I've had to, like, you know what I mean, come after a few.
So I want to ask you another question. I want you to think about it before you answer it. Karina, why didn't you call police when that woman was not just talking to you in such a derogatory way? My heart was hurting listening to her. As a woman of Mexican descent, like when I asked you, I already know you've been talked to before like that, because I have too. We've all been in positions where we've been talked down to. So I know it hurts. I mean, you stood up for yourself. You even threw in the Black Lives Matter in there.
Girl, you know why we don't call police? We're scared. You know they're going to take her side over mine. I didn't know Greg got that good footage. I wasn't sure of what they caught on camera, what they didn't catch on camera. And you know when you come into a situation like that and they ask her and then they ask you, who are they most likely to believe?
I know.
So, yeah, I just figured, let me get out of here ASAP.
Mm-hmm.
I got my slap in. Let me bounce. Okay. The woman's husband is an attorney. It's all out there. It's the Harriet Law Firm. He says that his wife is suffering from anxiety, from a break-in, some type of mental illness. He apologized to you specifically. He said your name. He said, I'm sorry. Do you accept his apology? And what's your message to his wife?
I mean, she's not the one that apologized. I believe that being racist is a mental illness, but I don't think that her mental illness made her racist. She was already racist. To her husband, I mean, he's not the one that did it to me, so I don't have anything to say to him. She didn't apologize to me, so I don't have anything to say to her. That's that.
I love that answer. I want to say something real quick. I think it is being sick when you're mentally, rather when you're racist.
Yeah,
but mental illness, let me tell you something, mental illness is not a choice. That woman chose to be that way. I don't care what's going on. She chose, whatever she's speaking came from here.
It came from way deep inside.
That slap came from way out here, and we could all hear it across the world. Karina, thank you so much for taking the time. I'm so glad that you defended yourself against an attack. I did not like the way that Fox News 10 in Arizona portrayed this. I felt like the gentleman spun it. He said, oh, they're not going to press charges. No. You could be pressing charges on her.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, no. You were the one that was attacked racially.
Like that. Isn't there like a law where you can shoot somebody once they like
yeah I was gonna say, didn't you feel your life was being threatened? She's lucky you didn't have a gun.
She was pretty old, so that's why I didn't feel so threatened. But yeah, anybody else would have felt threatened. Of course they would. Imagine that was my mom, if she would have done that too. She would have definitely felt threatened. I don't think my mom would have been able to defend herself from something like that. So yeah, that's what angers me, really.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Thank you.
Do you think you're gonna do you think you're gonna press charges on her?
We're considering it, but I'm not sure as of now.
Girl, you better do that. You better do that.
Talking about it, yeah.
Okay, well, I think you should, because I'm tired of the law not doing what's right on this side as well. Like you said, you were afraid to call the police because you were afraid that they would take her word over yours. No, we've all seen the video. File those charges. It's not okay.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely looking into that, and I'm looking into all my options. So yeah, thank you guys.
All right, Karina, thank you. I'm gonna be hitting you up. You do nails? Look, I need some help.
All right, I got you, girl. Don't worry.
I'm gonna call you. All right, Mohead. Thank you so much. Lucy Boss. Love
Bye.
you. Bye.
Bye.